Hello and welcome to the Kindred Essence Tarot and to my latest reading, which is on who is getting caught red-handed. So you may want to do this reading with having somebody in mind and picking a pile, or you may want to just pick a pile without somebody in mind and just see what comes up, and knowing that you'll know who it is intuitively, because I'm going to describe the energies around these piles. But yeah, that's the topic for today. Who is getting caught red-handed? So I'm not sure what's going to come out with this. I'm not sure what's going to come out. I may put a trigger warning on this because this may go into that kind of territory. I don't know though. It may not. I don't know. So we've got pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So someone you know or someone in your sphere, who is getting caught red-handed? All right, pile number 1. Who is getting caught red-handed? Okay, let's see. 8 of Cups. Queen of Cups, 10 of Cups, and 6 of Wands. So this is somebody, this is somebody who is, I'm going to put this back a little bit just so, it's somebody who is very fake. That's the first thing I got, is somebody who's very fake, and it's not in this case, they didn't steal a cookie from a cookie jar, that's not why they're getting caught red-handed, but it's kind of like, they're kind of like, they're being called out for their fakery. This person is somebody who really creates this fake energy. And I'm hearing in some cases, it may be like embellishing their resume. It may be like exaggerating their accomplishments. So this may be a bit of a narcissistic person. But it's interesting, we've got the 6 of, and I'm hearing this person has given people the wrong information about their life, and it's sort of like they portray a certain, which we all do to some extent, but it's sort of like this, okay, let me try and get the right words for this. There's somebody who has not... They've not given what they've got. Okay, I'm hearing there's somebody who's not given what they've got the time of day. So somebody who's neglected, like they're being caught red-handed for neglect. Interesting, neglecting what's really important. So, like love. So it's sort of like people. It's like a pretend like. This gives me this person, okay, why this person is getting caught, okay, now I'm getting it, because we all kind of do. We all put like a bit of a facade on time, but we don't always want people to know what's going on with us, and that's kind of understandable. But this is somebody who's, I'm getting attacked other people for not being perfect. This is somebody who is actively attacked other people for not being perfect, while simultaneously putting themselves up as without sin. So this could be somebody, it could even be, and I'm jumping around here, but it could be somebody who's very presenting of, it could be even, and I don't want to use trigger word, but the kind of thing of somebody who has, I'm getting a lot. Okay, I'm getting. The first thing I'm getting is another thing I'm getting is that it could be somebody like the priest in the church that you can hear where you can sort of see where I'm going with this, but somebody who basically pretends to have the best interests of children at heart, if you know what I mean, when they don't, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to keep this YouTube friendly and hopefully trigger word. But something that's going on in this person's house. So I'm getting all these messages. This person could be neglecting their children. That could be something that they could be caught red-handed for, and just really pretending, like the type of energy that is like, okay, the person gets child support and they spend it all on a boob job instead of putting the money in the university. It's sort of like this extreme self-centeredness. But the funny thing of this person, like I said, they're super self-righteous, always the one who's being like, oh, if they did that, right? And it's just a weird example. I'm not saying, or they use it for nails, like the money for acrylic nails when they should be buying baby formula, that kind of thing. But it's sort of like this person would attack other people for not being Oh, right. So that's why they're being caught out, because they've been so self-righteous. Or, like somebody who pretends to have, that would be way more serious, right? Somebody pretending to have the children's best interest at heart when they're doing, shall we say, other things. So that's a really dark energy. Not going to resonate for everybody. That's still kind of the energy I'm getting, like a really self-righteous, pretentious energy that calls out and attacks other people. And now they're getting attacked. That's the kind of energy I'm getting. Another thing I'm getting is for Melody is insurance money. Is somebody lying about their illnesses that they got in a situation or whatever it is, like whatever the issue is, like lying about the extent or the nature of their physical in order to get money. That's not going to resonate for everybody, but it's really this pretentious energy or something going on in the house that's really bad, and it could actually be really, it's almost, this pile ranges from super serious, like the priest example, which is pretty damn serious, to something that's like the person, they were almost, they get this energy of somebody like, you do the come on, like it's like they get the energy of somebody who's, what are you eating that for, you fatty, like somebody who says that to other people, like you're eating so, or not fatty, but like you're eating so unhealthily, look at the way that you're eating, but then they have 5 chocolate bars behind in their desk, and they eat that when no one's looking, and we wouldn't judge them for eating the chocolate bars because we all have our coping mechanisms, but it's sort of like their coping mechanisms, but it's sort of like this person's being called out because of the prison that they put other people in. They put in people. They've been very, very quick to attack people, quick to put people in a prison of despair. And I'm hearing for some, they may be putting children in a state of despair, either through neglect or something worse. Not going to resonate for everybody. We don't want to trigger anybody, but it's just a panacea of somebody pretending to be a certain person, pretending to be a certain way, but really doing dark stuff or hiding stuff behind the scenes. So it's like journey, and I'm hearing people may actually journey to this person to call them out. Like it's like this person has created a lot of enemies, I'm hearing in some cases. And some people, if it's not journey, they may go out of, like, not a literal horse and buggy journey or horse and rider journey, but it's like they may try and attack this person they may try and set something up to get back at this person through an email, or like this person has just been really caused a lot of enemies, right? And then Lord, it's like they wanted, okay, what I'm hearing, the biggest thing about this person wants to be a Lord in some way, by they're pretentious, cheerful, they're pretentious, oh, I'm so much better than you vibe. But then really, it's like the person who's like, oh, look at the neighbors, their house is so unclean and so and just so damaged, and look at me, but really they've got cockroaches in their own structure in their own house type thing. So really kind of a nasty energy. This could be with the purple. I'm getting this person could be like a spiritual, I got a person too, or a pretend spiritual person, whether it be a priest or some other spiritual discipline, somebody who's a really pretentious, self-righteous energy, right? It's like, and so I'm hearing that this person, it isn't really a karma reading, but this person will be forced to be alone to reflect on their actions, and forced to go away, because I'm hearing people are going to be going away from this person. So the people that what I'm hearing is the people that they don't want going away from them are going to go away, and the people that they don't want coming towards them, either they attack them legally even, or just attack them with words, are going to be coming towards them. So it's like yeah, they're being surrounded by these people that haters. It is like I'm hearing, because the word hater gets a negative rap, but it's sort of like these are haters for a good reason. Like these are haters, or a partial good reason at least. So it's sort of like, yeah, and this person's going to be forced to reflect type thing on their hypocrisy, or even it could be even jail time, because that could even mean jail time. But I'm getting in most cases it's sort of like they're being forced to sort of, like sort of, they're being forced to reflect emotionally with the King of Cups, and this is causing them a huge amount of conflict, because it's like they've been a SHIT disturber. You know what that is? Somebody who pokes the beehive, somebody who pokes the bear, so to speak. That's what the kind of person this person's been. And self-righteously, I may add. They've been very self-righteous, and now people don't want to have anything to do with it. And I'm hearing that this is going to happen. It's going to be like a series of being called out, but they're going to eventually be called out, but it's going to come quick. But I'm getting it's a whole bunch of different, they're going to be called out for one big thing, or a whole bunch of little things all at once, or by one person or a whole bunch of people at once. So yeah, good luck to this person. They don't feel very nice to me at all. They feel really damaged and self-righteous, and it's like this person has had a habitual habit of being a bitch, and they don't show the right type of, and I don't want to insult any dogs by saying that, but that's what came to mind, right? And then they basically, they have a habit, and they don't show the right type of affection to people. Like they show like this very, either it's affection that's very damaged, shall we say, the priest with the, the little one type thing, or it's just an abusive, and that's just a small, so I don't think that's everybody, but it's sort of like that's the energy. It's a very damaged, it's like basically they have with affection, I'm getting, they have a very damaged energy that they've put into the world and onto other people, and this is what wasn't meant to be a karmic reading, but I guess it can be, because it is somebody getting caught red-handed, so it's sort of like coming back to them. It's like, what you reap, so shall you sow. But this is like self-righteous and spiritual. So it's sort of like, it's like, it's temperance. This person really needs to be healed, I'm hearing. But they're rejecting that. But this person, they really need to be healed. And they need to take time out. And it's sort of like the universe is perhaps giving them another chance. Depending how bad their infraction is, to put better fruits into the world. The universe is the universe, Queen of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles. The universe is giving them a chance the universe is sort of correcting this arrogant, narcissistic, toxic, self-righteous, making everybody wrong, by thinking their own SHIT doesn't stink, what everyone else is in the wrong. The universe is correcting this narcissistic person. And whether I'm hearing, if they go with the correction, things will be a lot easier, or could be a lot easier for them. But the question is, will they go with it? Maybe not. Maybe not. It's like, I'm hearing this person may disappear. And it's not going to resonate for everybody. It may disappear. Maybe in prison. It may be just to another country, but this person may disappear, and they may, interesting, this is what I'm hearing, they may disappear, and they may try to set up shop somewhere else, where they can become caught red-handed again and start the cycle again. It's not going to resonate with everybody, but it's sort of like, they're going to basically set up shop, and the image, and I'm not saying this is entirely what it is. It's only a small portion of that kind of energy, but it gives me the impression of, the priest who does his little thing at a church. You know what I mean? The priest does his little thing with the altar individuals. You know what I mean, right? They know that whole thing. You want to keep this trigger friendly. You want to keep this YouTube friendly. This person does this thing, and then they're caught for doing their little thing, keeping it YouTube friendly. And then they go somewhere else, and then they set up shop somewhere else, and they do the same thing somewhere else. So I'm hearing this person is being given a chance to up level and do better, but they may or may not take it. And if they don't, they might just set up shop somewhere else and get caught red-handed again. Maybe 3 times, maybe 4 times. I don't know. They may do it 4 times or 5. Who knows? Anyway, that's all we've got for pile number 1. And it's kind of a heavy energy, but I hope it brings some healing to people who've dealt with this individual. But yeah, pile number 1. Didn't know what to expect, but that's what I got. Pile number 2. Who is getting handed the black heart? Let us see. The Hanged Man, the Page of Swords, interesting, all in reverse, except for the Hanged Man, which is already in reverse, and the Knight of Swords. Wow. So someone's getting, it looks like this person is being attacked for some reason. Well, let's see why. It's not immediately clear why for me. There's some sort of stagnancy. They may be caught for being... The Page of Swords is sort of a childlike energy, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They're being attacked, and they're basically being attacked, and stop. They're being told to stop something. They're being caught. So it's like, I'm hearing the universe has been done being gentle, and they're telling them to stop. But what is it that they're doing? I'm not immediately clear. Okay, what are they doing? Tell me, universe. Tell me in a deck of cards. I really want to know. Anger. Stop their anger. So, okay, interesting. So when I saw the Knight of Swords, I got this person may be directing a lot of anger towards other people. So they're being caught red-handed for dispensing a lot of unjust anger towards people. And a lot of emotional poison on other people. So they're being caught red-handed for doing that. And I'm hearing a lot of emotional poison. And I'm hearing the universe is trying to be gentle and like direct them a better path, but they're stupid and expert. Interesting. Wow, this is interesting. Stupid and expert, but this person is just really another narcissist. Pile 1 had some narcissist, but I gotta get what we get. So it's sort of like this person's really, and they think that they're an expert on everything and everybody else is stupid. Okay, so they might be caught red-handed for, I'm getting something else, for fudging some sort of documents in order to make themselves, it's sort of like medical documents or health-related documents, and it's like, they put a lot of thought into this or no thought at all. Interesting. But I'm seeing an image of somebody they're basically fudging these documents to make them. They may have even. I'm getting something else too. And I'm getting death. This could be death to their employment because of something they've done at work, where they were really angry. This person, they have a lot of anger. It's something I'm seeing this image of somebody fudging their bonus or time theft, where somebody says they gave themselves some extra money or they abused some sort of goodwill their boss gave them, and it was just because they're like, well, I'm such an expert, I can do whatever I want, I'm gonna give myself some extra cash. So they took money from it's like a very minor fraud, or not, there's fraud, and then there's fraud when people steal $20,000. Maybe they did that too, I don't know. But I'm kind of getting like minor fraud, so to speak, like time theft. And it just kind of like, out of self-righteousness, and they thought, well, I'm just going to give myself some extra money or something. Or they stole from an old woman. It could be major. It could be somebody being called out. There's somebody getting called out for minor fraud, like a little bit of time theft here and there, a little bit of company, skimming off the top. But when they did that, it's sort of like this self-righteous energy. Like they just thought, well, this person's the enemy. My boss, it's like almost my boss isn't appreciating me, so I'm going to skim some extra money off the collection plate or something. And then old woman, I'm getting for some, they're being called out for scamming an old, like a lot of times older people are scammed. So it's sort of like they're called out for scamming an older person who's so that's really severe. That's a really nasty thing. But some sort of scam, but they did it, it's almost like in this self-righteous way. Like they thought they were justified. In some cases they don't think it's justified, they just did it. But in some cases they just thought it was justified. Servant, like they were tired. I'm hearing this person's really, I'm hearing they're tired of being a poor servant, so they did something really reckless financially. So like a lot of anger. So it could just be a lot of anger. This person's, like I said before, they do a lot of emotional harm to other people. But in other cases, they basically they stole someone's joy emotionally or financially. They stole, but so now they're being caught red-handed. I'm hearing like, yeah, someone's gonna look at the books, or somebody's gonna find out the theft that occurred. And I'm hearing, okay, so maybe I said there wasn't before, but there could be like a huge theft that they've done too. Like it's 20,000, which is severe. So they basically yeah, fortune came out. So it may have, it could have been even inheritance theft. I'm hearing this could be like your, not gonna resonate, but this could be like your sister or your sibling or somebody in the family who stole an inheritance theft. I'm hearing you may not even know, be aware of this, so they've done that, but they stole like an inheritance theft. Like they skimmed off, like maybe they were, I don't know how they did it. Maybe they were like an executor of a will. Maybe they were like, I don't know what they did, but somehow they did something like they're being caught with their hands in the cookie jar. But other cases, it's not major fraud. It's just like a lot of anger and a lot of causing people. They're being called out for causing a lot of people emotional pain. Violate. So yeah, they violated people financially in a really big way, or violated people emotionally. And I'm hearing this is the kind of energy this person has, the Knight of Swords. Like, this is the kind of energy that they have, and they're getting this anger back. I'm hearing 3 or 4 people really angry at them, or even the authorities angry at them. Let's see what else. Boss. And I'm hearing this person, they stole from their boss because they want to be the boss. They want to be the boss, or they think that hate. They hate the boss. They hate, like they grew to hate their boss, so they did something to them. Like really like arrogant, or it was a chunk of money. In the case, that was more thought through. If it was a chunk of money, but like an entitled, they feel like they're like entitled to it. So really a narcissistic energy. So yeah, they're being caught red-handed. How is this gonna like? Let's get some more. What's the result? Embarrass. Interesting. They'll be that's really interesting. They're gonna be embarrassed for what they've done. So it's sort of like this person is like it's like you can't keep on doing these things and expect it not to catch up with you, right? It's gonna catch up with them, and they just thought they could get away with it, or they kind of think that they're invincible, or they think everybody loves them, when this is not the case. People do not love them. They think, oh, everyone loves them, I can get away with whatever, but they cannot. They're not violate. People think that they violate people. They violate the elderly. They violate financially, right? They basically, this person they essentially the world, the person, okay, when they did this action, they're going to be caught in red-handed, they thought that this was the way to gain the world. Like, it's like this person almost has a sense of emptiness inside, which is why they thought they were gaining the world, but they're really ending their world. They thought that they were somehow meeting a sense of love, like universal, or trying to put it into words, like a sense of alrightness or just goodness. They thought they were this person feels pretty deluded. They thought that they were, by doing this action, that they were actually, like, it's like they're trying to create this new beginning or this positive ending, but they're really just creating the end of the world. Yeah, the 3 of Swords, which is, right in the heart, right? See that? Right, stabbing in the heart. They're going to be stabbed in the heart. So it's sort of like, it's almost a sense, I'm hearing the word just one more time. Like, it's almost like this person thought by acting this way, like stealing the 20,000 or whatever it was, or the minor theft, they were just getting ahead. They were just somehow going to get ahead, but really they're not, or they're really, yeah, they were expanding. They thought, like they had this, almost this delusional thinking, violate 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then interesting. I'm getting like, I don't know, like it's like hate and homosexual. I wonder exactly what that means. Like, are they homophobic? I don't know. I think it's more, or they could, okay, I'm hearing that some, and this is really unfortunate, but I'm hearing for some, like, okay, this person, they were, okay, the energy I'm getting is that they were really, this person has sort of been beaten down by life. Like, they may have had a lot of hate directed at them for something, like their race or their sexuality, which is very unfortunate, right? They may have had, like, they truly have had, like, some really hard times, right? And some really hard things to deal with, like had hate directed. They may have had a hard life, but it's almost like they use that to justify this thieving, or this time theft, or this whatever it is, right? Like, it's like, yeah, they've had a lot of hate directed on them, which is very unfortunate. That's not a good thing. But it's like, you know, for whatever it is, maybe being a woman, maybe even being a woman, whatever it is, they've had some sort of, whatever it is, like like something was difficult, maybe being a child, maybe whatever it is, like maybe being gay, whatever, being a particular race, with racism directed towards this person, like, but it's like, so they took it instead of healing from it, they took it and they sort of did it to other people. They did it and they caused other people pain instead of, it's like this cycle, instead of dealing with their crap, so to speak, they've been like healing, or deciding to get a bigger piece of the child and conform. So I'm getting this person has a lot of anger from being a child or something. So they've got a lot of trauma that they've had throughout their life, and they haven't dealt with it correctly. And yeah, they haven't. Interesting. And then waiting. It's almost like this person was waiting to, like, and they didn't deal with their stuff. They wanted to deal with things in the outside world, and they didn't know how to create something good in their life. So they did something really impulsive, or maybe it wasn't so impulsive, but filled with anger. Like they did something, or their personality was just, I'm getting like directing anger towards like their children constantly. That could be another thing. Yeah, directing. Yeah, with the 6 of Cups, this person could be like constantly directing anger towards their children, and it could be even like CPS or something, or is going to call them out for it, or they've been doing something very negative to somebody who can't stand up for themselves, somebody who can't like stand up for themselves. It could be at work even. Oh, interesting. I'm hearing this this person could, like, and this is going to resonate for everybody, but they could be doing, like, if they work with people like elderly or something, they could have done something towards them, and they're going to be held responsible for that, because they're basically they're basically like something they've done like constantly at work, whether it's harming somebody at work or harming somebody like handicapped or elderly or a child or someone who can't stand it, or someone else at work, or doing something at work they shouldn't have. Like they've done something like that over and over, or something they've done it repetitively. It's like a pattern of anger directed towards somebody, just this repetitive doing something that's negative, like skimming off the top of money. But it's like now they're going to be called to account, because this person just did something so, like they were supposed to serve, like I'm hearing they're supposed to serve other people, like they're basically, in this life I'm hearing they were supposed to balance out karma in regards to serving other people in a healthy and functional way, right? They're supposed to, in this life, they're supposed to like, what's the word, like, be of service to other people in a healthy and functional way, and they didn't do that. They instead they stole, they took advantage of the vulnerable. They did that, so they're going to be reprimanded for that. I'm hearing that the person's got a whole lot. They're angry. They've got a lot of stuff coming to them. So that's interesting. Pile number 2. Now let's go to pile number 3. Who is getting caught red-handed? Let us see. These piles are so interesting. I don't know what I'm going to get for pile. It'll be a green pile. So Ace of Wands, who's getting caught red-handed. 4 of Pentacles. And Knight of Cups. And the Tower. So, interesting. So what... Okay, I'm hearing this person is being called out for not giving the necessities of life. Let's see here, the necessity of life. So this person, they hold back when they shouldn't. They hold, like they're an inappropriate. I'm hearing they're an inappropriate. They're being called out for giving when they shouldn't and not giving when they should. Interesting. So like this person has very imbalanced energy. It's like they give money to I'm hearing like they're the type that would give money to like the homeless and not to their own family. So it's like this really imbalanced energy. And I'm hearing something interesting. This person's going to be caught red-handed by themselves. It's like something's going to happen that we're like, this person feels that it could be being caught red-handed by other people, but it's almost like this person, they're going to hit a snag that other people won't see, that sort of like, that basically makes them understand themselves more and not act in a certain way anymore. Like it's sort of like something it's almost like they'll see the reflection in their own mirror, and they'll be like, okay, so they basically, yeah, it's like something they'll be trying to start something new, and then something will happen, like the universe will give them a very strong sign, and they'll be like caught red-handed by themselves, and their emotions will just precipitate this emotional basically like they'll get this message from the universe, and it's like they'll kind of like they'll get it, and they'll basically be caught red-handed on their self, and it's like they've been given like this gives me like heavily neglect, like someone who could be neglecting their wife or their kids or even their own pets, like, or their own, like, it's like a philanthropist that helps other people but doesn't help the people in their immediate sphere, or doesn't help the people who really needs to be helped in their own home or near them or what have you. So yeah, this person will be caught red-handed for that, and it's like almost like they'll go on an inner journey, like some weird thing will happen to help them understand, and they may feel a lot of anxiety. They may feel a lot of anxiety about this, and yeah. But it's sort of like, or if it's caught red-handed by somebody else. Let's see there's another element to this. Let's see if they're caught red-handed grief. Like somebody will tell them how much grief they're causing them. Like someone will they'll tell them how much grief they're causing them, and that they're not taking like their responsibility seriously. They're very super responsible in certain areas, but irresponsible in other areas. And and another thing, this person could be caught. Okay, this person could be caught red-handed for cheating. That's another thing that this person. That's a big. I think that's a big thing this person could be caught red-handed for, is cheating, and basically she like putting the, it's like they give me the energies like a workplace romance type thing. So either they're going to be caught with this, or somebody is going to see like it happen, or take like somehow it's going to like blow up in their face. Yeah, that's a big thing. Doing stuff that they should, or even doing stuff with, like doing stuff in that sense, right, that's inappropriate. It could be even with spicy workers when they've got somebody at home, or like just, or spending an inordinate amount of money on like erotic entertainment when they have kids to take care of, like somebody like, or yeah, giving money to their side piece, or their basically their mistress, where their kids are basically like completely abandoned. Like, but yeah, this person feels like very much an abandoner, like somebody who abandons, yeah, erotic and then naked. So it's sort of like they're doing, it's like this person has this totally side life that basically that's like that's basically frivolous, like they're gonna be caught handed, like even gambling. Like it's like this person's got this really dark addictions, like, and it's sort of like giving energy and money to the wrong people. Like they're gonna be caught gambling, like spending time with like hookers and like cocaine, like that kind of thing. Like either someone's gonna catch them, or they're gonna catch themselves red-handed and feel really guilty about it, and something like that. But it's sort of like conversation. Someone may have a conversation with them about their behavior, their behavior with like hookers or what have you, or gambling or what have you. Or they'll catch themselves when there's something like that. But yeah, so that's pretty much what we've got. And yeah, have a terrific day. Bye-bye.